It's Cast Iron Wednesday. It's still March, but the theme for April is breakfast, so I'm making breakfast. I'm starving this morning. Gonna cook breakfast for my mom and I, starting with the good old bacon in my cast iron Dutch oven. To go with the bacon, we have a little bit of salmon, asparagus, mushrooms, forgot. Go into the fridge right here. Tomatoes, little cherry tomatoes, and Hollandaise sauce. And that is going to be our breakfast this morning. I'm starving, and the bacon smells really good. Right, my bacon's coming along. I have turned it. It's getting there, about ready to get on with the rest of this stuff. So I have my little cast iron pan out, and then my little saucepan out. I'm going to do my salmon in there. I've got all my veggies sliced up, tomatoes, mushrooms, asparagus. I'm going to do them in there in the bacon fat. And then the saucepan, we're going to make our Hollandaise sauce, which is really simple. This is McCormick's Hollandaise sauce. It's 25% less salt because we're doing low salt, low carb, low sugar, and low fat. So this is not low fat, obviously, because of butter, but that's okay. It's going to be delicious. This is a special treat for us. Half cup of butter, 1 cup of water, sauce, 3 minutes. So it's going to take 3 or 4 minutes, probably 4 or 5 minutes to make this. And it's going to be good. Well, the sauce is cooking. We'll get that in with the bacon. We'll get the salmon on the little cast iron, and it'll be time to eat. Alright, most of the bacon out of there. That little one just needs another minute or so. What we really wanted out of the bacon was the flavor for the vegetables. Begin the pan with the tomatoes. Mushrooms and the asparagus. I'm going to let that go for a little bit. And get our salmon and our sauce going. It's coming along. Melt that. Add the water and the sauce. Turn that into Hollandaise. Butter's melting. Salmon's cooking. Vegetables are cooking with a little bit extra salmon in there for good measure. It's going to be so good. Alright, the butter is melted. So it goes 1 cup of water. Yes, I know Hollandaise sauce is easy to make at home. I understand that. I don't have the mental capacity for it today. So, here we go. We are exhausted. It's been a very long and stressful 2 weeks. Today we're just going to try to get back on track, focusing on my mom's recovery instead of going back to work before she's ready. Here's a good stir, and then they're going to go back on the heat for 3 minutes, stirring so it doesn't burn, and we'll have Hollandaise sauce. I'll come back when it's ready. 30 seconds or so, and it should be done. Hollandaise sauce is one of my very favorite special breakfast treats. Even though I didn't make it in cast iron, it's a very important part of this cast iron breakfast. Alright, I'll turn the heat off. There we go. Salmon's coming along over here. The veggies are about done in there. And our bacon and lemon wedge awaits. A little bit of black pepper makes everything taste better. Sauce is ready. I just flip the salmon over to do one final touch on the bottom, take the skin off, and that's going to go on the plate too. And coming in here with the salmon, I'm going to give Mama the big piece. Little bits over here. go. Next up, Hollandaise sauce. A little bit of milk for Mama. There we go. Breakfast is ready. Salmon, bacon, mushrooms, tomatoes, asparagus, a waffle, lemon wedge, and hollandaise sauce. This is not a typical breakfast for us, but we do at the trailer, when we go to Camp Nana, like to do a nice leisurely breakfast. So, cast iron breakfast at home. Time to eat. I should clarify, these are not gourmet waffles. These are Eggo Belgian waffles, and they are multigrain, and they are delicious. And this week, we've had 6 of them between 3 of us, and we've used them instead of using toast for breakfast. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Do recommend. I think probably hollandaise sauce is going to be the best iteration. Breakfast is done before my mom. She's upstairs with her PSW, which is a personal support worker, having a bath, a shower, washing her hair, getting dressed, all that stuff. I am ready before them. So, I'm going to make eggs. She's probably not going to want one, because that is a lot of food. She does not eat that much as a portion, but I'm going to add an egg anyway in my cast iron pan, because it's cast iron Wednesday, and it's breakfast, and you got to have eggs, right? Let's do it. 2 eggs, a little bit of pepper, a bunch of butter. Get those going a soft yolk, because if you're anything like me, as soon as I said hollandaise sauce, you thought Benedict. So I'm going to do waffle, salmon, eggs Benedict. Prune juice for Mama. She's on a lot of medication, and they cause issues. So she's going to have prune juice and coffee this morning to go with her feast. I do run a runny yolk, but I don't like eggs not, so these guys are coming along. So just for a minute or so, I'm going to put a lid on it and try to cook the top of the egg a little bit. Go, lid off. I'll give them another minute or so. Then it'll be time to plate it up. And hopefully Mom and her PSW will be done, and it'll be time to eat. Let's turn this into a Benedict. A little bit for the vegetables. Sounds like my mom's coming downstairs, so my timing is perfect. There we go. Time for breakfast. There it is. It's a thing of beauty, and I can't wait to eat it. Let's go have breakfast. There's mine, ready to go. Good morning.
Good morning.
Mama's got her sauce and her stuff, and it's time to eat. Goes. Oh, I overcooked it a little bit. That's okay. It's gonna be delicious. Oh yeah, look at that. Looks so good. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, cheers.